Oh man, I've got 3 stars and no money. Why can't I have 3 monies and no stars? Welcome back to Super Mario 64 DS. Last time, we started our adventure as Yoshi because Mario, Luigi, and Wario somehow mysteriously disappeared out of nowhere. So we had to take up the mantle and find the power stars for them. This time, after 3 stars obtained, we're gonna open up this door and see what's behind it. Reacting to the star power, the door slowly opens. Got an L door, an M door, a W door, and a blank door. It's locked. Someone's shrieking from the other side.
Oh my god!
It's locked. Someone's calling for help on the other side.
Another door?
It's locked. Someone is growling on the other side. It's locked. Everything's quiet on the other side. If you're wondering where the characters are, they're behind these doors. We're gonna have to go rescue them. We have no means of doing that right now. But we're not out of stuff we need to do in this room. Or stuff we can do in this room. We jump in this painting. The Princess's Secret Slide. We've got hidden power stars all throughout the castle that we can go grab. Starting off, I'm gonna immediately mess up. Thanks, game. There we go. I was gonna say, you can skip a bunch of the slide by jumping down like that. I somehow messed up. If we get under a specific time, star reveals itself to us. There's 2 stars here, but we can only collect 1 at a time. We're gonna grab this extra star first. Then I'll meet you guys back down here once we get this light cleared. Back over here, I didn't show it our first time around. There's a button we can ground pound on. That'll start spawning some blue coins that are on a timer. Blue coins give 5 coins apiece. And since we skipped half of this slide the first time, we're going to show off the rest of the slide in this one. There's a 1-up we could have gone, but we missed it. Believe it or not, you can actually get on top of this, the roof of this building. It does nothing, there's nothing up there. It's just neat. I might show it off later. It's just that the character we need to use it for doesn't actually exist yet. But here we got our first 1-up. And here is the power star we didn't grab. Let's grab it. That's 2 power stars grabbed, but it's not everything. Next thing in our itinerary is going through this door to an all-new level. Womp's Fortress. A chip off Womp's block. Hello, Block2 Bros here with a news update. Our hero is about to learn a technique for sneaking up on enemies. According to eyewitnesses, the trick of sneaking is walking slowly, and, as reported earlier, our hero can use the touchscreen to walk smoothly and run swiftly. It's true, I reported earlier. Walking slowly does not disturb the new enemies. Piranha plants. Unfortunately, our standard walking speed will wake them up. We have to either be crawling or basically tiptoeing like it says on the touchscreen. However, that speed is not accessible by just the D-pad alone. Over here's a warp piece. So we have further up in the level, and somehow fail to climb a womp. Interesting. Womps! We'll slam their faces on the ground. They're left exposed, and with a nice ground pound, they'll just die. almost at the top. Kind of cutting things a bit. We're kind of skipping over some stuff, but we'll be exploring more of the place later on.
It makes me so mad! We build your houses, your castles, we pave your roads, and you still walk all over us. Do you ever say thank you? No! Well, you're not going to wet your feet on me. I think I'll crush you just for fun. Do you have a problem with that? Just try to pound me, wimp. Ha!
The Flop King! We'll slam his face onto us with the pavement. Get behind him. Ground pound his back. Unfortunately, there's a technique to this in the N64 version where you could just ground pound in midair as he's slamming onto the ground, and you could actually get him that way. That's fixed in the DS version. If future me is kind enough, he'll show a version of it on screen. Back's exposed, get him.
No! Crushed again! I'm just a stepping stone after all. I won't grovel. Grovel. Here, you win. Take this with you.
That's a star number 4. 6. That's star number 6. I can count. God, we're only 9 minutes into this episode. That's nowhere near enough the length. If this was 2007, 2009, sure, when YouTube videos were like 10 minutes long, this would be perfectly acceptable. I do not find these terms acceptable. We went that way last time. Another shortcut would have just to have gone this way. Oh no, nope, nope. Game! Game, you're being mean. We're gonna take this ramp up as a shortcut, as it would have been if we were actually able to, like, walk on enough. These panels will fall down if we stand on them long enough, and we don't have long to stand on them. This panel rotates. Let's flee the other side, we'll walk over, and we'll be back in this area. Now that the Whelm King has been defeated, his remains have been used for a tower. What a macabre way of using his parts. At least it didn't go to waste. On Star, we have to climb the top of this tower. Just being very careful. It's like, I grew up with this game. Controls are still not the best. We're controlling this with a circle pad, but this game is locked to 8 directions because that's all the Nintendo DS's D-pad could do. So it's not the most smooth thing, but still good enough for us to get the 7th star. Shoot into the wall blue is our 3rd mission. I believe it's something anybody could do. We're gonna reach a new area of Whomp's Fortress. Hello, are you a peace-loving bomb? Why, yes you are. You'll prepare a cannon for us. Ready to blast off? Come on, hop into the cannon. Into the cannon we go. Position things correctly. We did. By pressing R, we can immediately ungrab a pole, or we can just slip down it. Either way, that star is ours. You've retrieved 8 stars. Now you can open the door with an 8 on it. Door in the back of Princess Toadstool's rec room, it will open. What looms in the back of the secret room? You haven't forgotten about Mario, have you? Yeah, but the thing is, I kinda wanna forget about him. Yeah, we're gonna do one more mission and we're gonna save that for the next episode. It's not over here. gonna be over here. This painting over here is accessible to us. Welcome to the Sunshine Isles. Welcome to a very familiar soundtrack. It's a very compressed version of the soundtrack. But it's still Fiona Plaza's theme. This whole area is a tiny little nod to Super Mario Sunshine. What? That... Huh? Did you die by me jumping into you? I don't think that's how that works. Oh well. Guess he's dead. We got 5 power stars to collect. Or, not power stars. We got 5 silver stars to collect. What makes me sad is that for as much as I loved it... Really, game? However, response cool. As much as I love this stage, the one thing that makes me sad about this is that this is the only power star you collect in this stage. Sin level only has 1. That makes me sad because, like, I love the beach aesthetic here, and it's relegated to just 1 stage. That being said, I do have choice words on the game this stage is based off of. I am not a big fan of Super Mario Sunshine. I might be hurting a lot of people's feelings with that. Super Mario Sunshine is one of my least favorite games of all time. I don't think it's a bad game, and for me to not like a game, it's not that the game has to be bad. Any game can be bad. It's a game where no matter how good it can get, it always ends up squandering something. And as a result, it just ends up pissing me off more, and I never get to enjoy it because it does just one thing, and then suddenly my entire mood is just ruined. It's the games that just get so ever close to being, like, the best and the experience I want to have, and it just doesn't get there. It just frustrates me to no end. And unfortunately for that, that's Super Mario Sunshine. I didn't go over this room yet, but since we got a little bit of time left, this looks like a playroom for Princess Peach. At least when she was younger, I guess. Can't imagine she'd be doing that now that she's older. She's running a kingdom. She probably plays video games, something like that, instead of playing with, like, dolls and toys. Oh no, oh no! I lost the keys to Princess Toadstool's secret drawer! She's gonna chew me out big time! Will you find the keys for me, Yoshi? This is just between you and me, but you can open the drawer and you can have a key. The drawer leads to the rec room where Princess Toadstool used to play games as a child. When you found a key, you can go inside and play more mini-games. Just select a rec room, or just select a rec room from the title screen to play. Here's the number of keys you have in the drawer, 0. Let's save and play some mini-games. So, on the bottom screen, got a couple mini-games for us to play. We're not going to play them all. I'm going to try to get as many keys as possible. But I don't know how many of them we can get at any given moment. These mini-games unlock for the entire save file. So every save file, once you collect a key in one save file, you can play it in a different save file. This game loves me. You just play this game, and it's basically just pulling daisies for loves me and loves me not. And evidently, I am not loved. If you get 3 love me nots in a row, you get a really loves me not. Here it is for loves me. What a fucking insult. I've been here for minutes. I hate everything about you, game. Finally! Oh my god! You would not believe how long I've been here trying to get it. If you get 3 loves me in a row, you get really loves me. Oh my god, that took way longer than I thought it would. What the hell are the odds on this thing? Get me the hell out of here! Well, on that note, I say that's time to call it quits for today. Next time on Super Mario 64 DS. Now that we have enough stars for this door, we're gonna unlock this door and see what's behind it. See you guys then, I guess.